Yeah, everything changes with time and circumstance. When we talk about a vacant UFC lightweight title, and you talk about my name being thrown in the mix, I told Dana fight night, I said, hey, whoever, whenever, wherever, from this point on, I don't care if it's, November, December, January, if they want to fill that slot, if they want to fill that title next month, 4 weeks from now, 6 weeks from now, 8 weeks from now, I'm okay with that. I want my name thrown in the hat. I would love for my first fight in the UFC to be for that UFC lightweight title. I would love the opportunity to fight for the title. I understand there's a lot of guys in this division, the UFC lightweight division, who have put in a lot of time in the octagon, and they may deserve those shots over me. So I'm also willing to stand in line, and I'm also willing to cut my teeth and show my weight in this organization. But for my name to be thrown in the hat right away is a great opportunity. And as I said, my answer is already and will be an emphatic yes. Anywhere from October 31st on, you let me know. I'll fight here in a couple days, or I'll fight November, December, January.
Justin Gaethje is another name that he didn't take that much damage. It wasn't the greatest outcome for him, but he said after that he's willing to get right back in there. And you said you guys are cut from the same cloth. That seems like a fight you'd be very interested in.
Absolutely, that's a fight that I love for myself and for the fans. It's a fight that scares me. It's a fight that gets me excited. It's a fight that it gets your juices flowing, man. If you're a mixed martial arts fan, a UFC fan, you want to see us step in the cage together. As you said, he didn't take much damage. He's ready to fight 4, 6, 8 weeks from now. I just made weight. I'm in shape. I can fight 4, 6, 8 weeks from now whenever they need. Man, if we want to put that UFC title on the line in December, me and Justin Gaethje seem like the two best contenders to be able to do it. So let us know. My phone's on.
And what would you say to Dana to make your case why your name should be in there and why you should have a shot to fight for the title?
Man, I'm just eager. I know I'm the new guy, but I'm also the most eager guy who said yes to this opportunity. I flew all the way across the world. I spent 7 weeks away from my family to do a training camp for a fight that was probably not going to materialize, but I was his insurance policy. I was the backup for the fight. So that essentially puts me in that number one contender spot. So now that there's a vacant lightweight title, my name's got to be in the mix to fight whoever, whenever, wherever, any of these guys in the top 5. You're going to get a good fight out of me. You're going to get a win out of me. You're going to get a great champion in me. I've proven my weight in gold. I've proven to be able to bring my weight in gold when it comes to me showing up, being a professional, doing my job, doing exactly what I said I'm going to do. I'm a man of my word and a man of integrity. So you need a new champion. Why not me?
I'm talking to all you Khabib fans out there. 15 world titles to your guys 4. And you guys are really talking about who's the best fighter ever? You guys are joking, right? 15-4? Are you guys kidding me? The only person that could possibly come back and challenge my record and what I've done in the UFC is possibly George St. Pierre. He would have to come back and win 2 championship fights to tie me. And I'm not even retired yet. I'm 33 years old. I got a whole nother chapter to go through. You guys are nuts. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys all have a great day. 15 world championships to 4. And if all you guys are going with this he's more dominant argument, the guy just recently started fighting elite level competition. Could you imagine me against the number 10th ranked guy?
Obviously, we've heard you many times say before father's plans. Father's plans take a whole other meeting this time, right?
Correct. I've always used father's plan because I want to honor the man that taught him everything. And the best way for me to explain everything was always father's plan. So I created father's plan for him to understand, never deviate from what your great father taught you.
What was the relationship like between first coach and coach, between yourself and his father?
It was extremely amicable. I mean, he was an incredible, open-hearted individual that just gave you everything. If he saw you were a good person, he gave you everything. He was a beautiful man. And it's tough to have such a great man be not only your father, your coach, your mentor. It was a very difficult situation. for Khabib to have that not in his corner this time around, you know, because I've seen what he meant to him.
Is he stepping in the octagon Saturday with? He's gonna have emotions probably that he's never felt before, and you might not know how he actually feels.
Yeah, I don't know, but I can imagine that it's got to be what you're saying. I don't see how it can't be. My hope is that he's able to internalize and use the hurt, use all the things that he has to propel himself to excel to another level, which is what a lot of fighters do when they lose someone that they love so much, like he loved his father. So I'm assuming that that's the case here. He's going to go out and propel himself to another level, and it's because he wants to keep the legacy, and he wants to, you know, just do what he needs to do for his father's legacy to remain intact as one of the greatest coaches of all time.
And there's no question that his father would want him to fight again.
Yes, his father would want him to fight again, and he, you know, hopefully after this one, if we can get by Justin, which is not going to be easy by any means because he's a great fighter. You know, hopefully we'll go again, and hopefully they can grant us GSP like his father wanted. That would be the ideal situation.
So the GSP thing is his father's wish as well as his. Obviously, it's a legacy fight, one of the greatest versus one of the greatest. But his father wanted to see that fight.
That's the one that I was present when they had that conversation. Yeah, 100%. That was the one he talked about, is the fight his father would want to see him fight GSP at 155. You know, because he considered, his father respected GSP probably more than anybody out of all the people he admired. I believe his father respected GSP the most, and therefore he wanted his son to fight GSP at some point.
And it's probably very predictable because the plan was always predictable. What would father's plan be on Saturday night?
Well, father's plan would be to either basically take him down repeatedly over, submit him, or just give him a beating for 5 rounds on the ground.
Have you been hit up? I know there's a ton of like really, you know, powerful and famous UFC fans, everybody from the President of the United States to The Rock to Anthony Kiedis. I mean, you've got a ton of massive, loyal UFC fans that have been talking about wanting to go out to Abu Dhabi to watch a fight. When that does open up at some point, do you have a VIP list of guys you're going to bring out to watch fights in person?
Yeah, that's funny you said, man, you're on top of your game today. I have a list of people that when I get it done, I'm going to reach out to see if they're interested in coming to Abu Dhabi for the fights.
Who's on the A list? Who's in the upper echelon? Who gets the first round of calls?
Well, I haven't even put it together yet, but definitely, you know, obviously The Rock, like you said, Anthony Kiedis is a diehard fan. Demi Lovato is a big fan. You know, there's so many, but we'll shoot something out to all of them and see if they want to come.
There's talk about Stipe versus Francis Ngannou at UFC 256. Is there anything we can talk about publicly with that yet?
That what? Francis at 256?
Yeah, Stipe and Francis.
Yeah, that fight won't be ready till March.
So that's probably going to happen end of March?
Good, yeah. I mean, that's the goal. We'll see what happens.
Cool. Any update with the Diaz brothers?
Nope.
No word on them? Just a lot of talk.
No word on the Diaz brothers. I know Nate's been texting and stuff like that. And usually when you see Nate starting to get active and, you know, saying this about this guy and that about that guy, means he's getting ready to fight, that he's probably thinking about it.
Who would you like to see Nate fight next? You want him to run it back with Jorge Masvidal, or do you want to see him fight somebody else?
Nah, somebody else. I don't even know off the top of my head, but, you know, if Nate was interested in fighting, they'd reach out and let us know, and then, you know, they'd probably let us know who they were thinking, and we'd try to figure out whatever it is we could.